alright, alright. Yeah. Alright. So let's get into this, shall we? What do we get into? We join? No, we're not. We're not. We're not joining. We're not going to be joining for today's supercut. And we'll see. We'll see. I'll discuss it here in a minute. We'll just start getting loaded into the island, and but I'm welcome. I'm Zalmont. Welcome to the supercut. This week's episodes, we'll see. It might not even be. This might just be a one-off episode. It might not even be a supercut. But I'm starting off as a supercut because I might still cut it into episodes. We'll see. But this one's going to be a little different. This week I've just been really busy, and I have got some bad news about ARK, and it's kind of the big thing that's on my mind, and that's going to be like the main episode. That's the one thing that I really have to talk about. And otherwise, there's going to be some gameplay. I'm kind of fresh starting on solo, so it's just the way I'm going to do it. I am keeping an eye out for unofficial servers now. Like I say, I'll get into the news here when I get into the episode, but I just want to wait for the game to start for me to start the episode, right? Because I'll get at least one episode, maybe more. But there's, like I say, there's the one thing I really want to talk about, and yeah. But for supercut purposes, I like to. I understand that in the supercut, this portion is actually in, so I want to at least talk and. Right. But yeah, I will be looking for unofficial, boosted taming or boosted mating and breeding. But otherwise I'd kind of like it close to base. I was checking one out the other day, and it was looking good, but then I seen a literal hurricane of itchy birds, and I'm like, yeah, no, I'm out. I've never seen that before. A hurricane of freaking itchy birds. Yeah, I'm not sure what their actual name is. The stealing birds. Oh, I hate them. If I see them on the ground, it's instant bola and kill them. Period. That's what yeah. Oh, but yeah, we're just getting started here, so I think we're relatively safe. I did kill a Sarco from the river here. Just a sec. Well, yeah, I haven't played this too much. It's right. Like this is the first little build. But yeah, let's get into the episode, shall we? So let's turn that camera around. I haven't even got scissors or nothing yet. But hello, and welcome to another episode. I'm Zalmont, and this is my YouTube where I play ARK and talk about random stuff. Today's episode. Have you heard the news about ARK? Well, let me get into this. As you can see, I'm playing on, just starting here. This is a single player. I'm going to be doing single player for a bit. I'm actually on the lookout for I actually am on the lookout for unofficial server to be a forever home kind of deal. But I'm on here because the news with ARK, it's a mixed bag, and unfortunately I'm on the end of it that's on the bad end of that bag. But in all honesty, I actually do see it as a mixed bag, so I really want to get into this news about ARK, and yeah, I'm just gonna kind of watch my time here, because I'm probably not having this one be a short one, because I'm gonna go into it. But so this will probably be a longer form episode than what I've been doing lately. I'm sorry if I don't make the 10-minute bite-size cigarette breaks video. I really liked that deal, but Yeah, Arc official for PS4 and Arc official for this version of Arc will be coming down sometime in August. You'll still be able to play single player, and you'll still be able to do non-dedicated. So, like, I could have my wife come and play on me, but not split screen. They're getting rid of split screen as well. And there's yeah, there won't be any official. There will still be unofficial. So, like I say, I'm kind of looking for unofficial. Unofficial, it's hard to find a good one, especially like the the owner can just up and decide that they're done one day and it's gone, right? So I figure, I'll probably just do single player. Unfortunately, like I say, I can still play with my kids a bit. I can still have them put it up as a non-dedicated and have my kids join from time to time, right? So it is what it is. Um, that said, a lot of the new. Well, you know what? Here, let me actually pull up. I know I don't have any editing capability to pull up for you, but I can go look up the actual notes on Arc, the Arc release. Arc Survival Evolved. Where's the? Not you, not you. Where are you? Survive the Arc. That's what I want. Oh, but yeah, I'm not. I'm in the category where I'm stuck on PS4. There, well, I discuss from time to time about how I'd like to build gaming PC. The reality is that is like a year or two out of the gate before I'm even started on that. Right now, I'm paying off debt. It's actually going really well. The paying off debt, I'm doing really good. But yeah, I'm doing really good because I'm doing really good. So I can't let myself get off track there, right? So yeah, like a PC computer or next gen console is at minimum 2 years away. So, but they announced because earlier they had announced that they were planning on upgrading, giving Arc an optional upgrade to the Unreal 5 engine. For your next gen consoles. But it was like it was supposed to be free and an optional thing. Well, now essentially they've made it. If you want to play official, it's no longer optional. And in fact, straight out of the gate, it's not optional. They've reneged on that decision. I think that it was just the person who said it missed. That they should have just kept their mouth shut. They didn't. They didn't know nothing yet. So there's a lot of people that are actually upset for that reason, right? Like, you told us that it was going to be free, and now it's not free. Well, apparently, it probably was never meant to be free, and Buddy just got overly excited. But yeah, when that comes up, that's where the official servers will be going. So which means that you need to be on next gen or next gen capable technology to play it, right? For those on PC and Xbox, though, it comes with, you can actually get a bundle where, because the base thing is $40 to just get the new Arc is $40. Then to get the first season DLC story maps is another $20. Yeah, that's right. You got to rebuy the DLCs. That's another part of the bad part here. Let's get all the bad out of the way. Another $20 for Genesis 1 and 2. There is supposed to be a new story map coming for the new Arc, though, so you'll at least have that. And I think, you probably have to buy that though too. Probably another $20, right? Maybe not. But I digress. So that'll be $60 just base. But for your Xbox and Windows, so like you're right, you can get it as a bundle for $50, and you're getting Arc 2. Right? So basically you're buying Arc 2, and with Arc 2 you're getting this upgraded version of Arc 1. And right? So for for people on next gen Xbox and PC, you're okay. It's not actually that bad. If you're like me and you're a PlayStation person, and not only a PlayStation person, a PS4 person, yeah, it sucks to be you. And it sucks to be me. But if Ark's taught me anything, it's you roll with the punches, right? Like there's no sense getting upset about it. Lots of people are, and like I understand it. I actually do. There is, like there is. It's not like there's no reason for people to be upset. There is, absolutely. Like that's quite the PO, right? Oh, there's a green drop not too far away. Let's go get it, shall we? May as well. I hear my little one getting up, so she has no school today. My other kids, they have school, but the little one doesn't. So I will probably have a slight interruption here in a second. Or else she'll just go on the couch and go on her iPad or phone. So as a parent who made the mistake, I'm telling you, do not, to new parents, don't ever give them that in the first place. Don't ever do it. Don't do it. It's a battle and a half forevermore after it's introduced. But it's fine if you just don't introduce it. You know what I mean? Like, where's... Is that drop still? Or did I miss it now? I think it's still there, okay. Because I don't have nothing yet. And that's where, today I'll probably do a bit of gameplay too, because I don't have nothing. Basic water, but it doesn't... Oh yeah, it has tap, okay. Does it have... No. It doesn't have the draw one. That's fine. I really am like I have nothing right now. But this is actually the settings that I have here. They're a bit boosted because this is for potentially playing with my kids on single player. I have no idea what the mating is. I know I'll be messing with the mating when I do mess with the mating, because given I'm doing single player, I'm definitely going to not be waiting all day for my mating. I'm definitely going to get that going. It'll be minutes, not hours and days. We'll still be awake because like I say, like I still want to like legitimately play the game. It just where did I leave off my... I don't know. Looks like it's a... Oh, oops, oh well. That's fine. Dish, dish, dish. See, I got the weight really boosted. I have the fortitude boosted a bit. Otherwise, I think oops, I did it again. I don't want to do stamina. I only want to do like a little bit of stamina. But yeah. Yeah, no, it's, so people are having to read out, altogether you're looking at $90 on Xbox next gen, on one of the next gen Xboxes or PC. For, like I say, Ark 2 and this upgraded version of Ark. And that's all it is. They're doing it as a whole separate game, but all it is Ark put on the Unreal 5 engine. It is coming with some significant upgrades. And that's where I say, like, it is a mixed egg. So, like, for Ark itself, for the people who can do this, it's actually a good thing. The problem that I have, and so, like I say, I'll get into the problem that I have, and then I'll get into the good. Because, like I say, there actually is good. But the problem that I have is that the way they come about this is they're forcing you to go on to the next gen. Like, they're shutting down they've announced the Arc 2 is going to be delayed from, it was supposed to be coming out this summer. So now it's not coming out this summer. Instead, coming out this summer is this upgraded version of Arc, which, okay, cool. Now, originally this was announced that the upgrade was going to be an optional free. Well, now they've taken the free out, as well as if you want to play on official, they've taken the optional out. It's no longer optional if you want to, because they're running it as a separate game. Now, for making it work, it does work better as a separate game, 100%. I don't disagree with that. The issue I have is with the sudden announcement of the closing of your original Arc official servers. We should have been given, like, say, to when Arc 2 comes out. That's when the official Arc 1 servers come down. Instead, because the reality is your next gen right now is still next gen. There's lots of people who are legitimately in positions like me. I have a family. I have a mortgage to pay. I have car payments to make. Well, a car payment. We just pay the way. So I'm in a beater that I'm running until it dies. And it really is that, exactly that. If my vehicle dies and it's not actually completely out of the question, I will be doing a lot of walking. Because where I work and compared to where I live, it actually is feasible for me to walk to work. Like, it's not really a huge issue. I'm in relatively decent shape, and you know what I mean? Like, I'm not... So, but yeah, so like like I say, for me getting a PC or next gen console, that's at least 2 years out of the gate. Well, that's when Arc 2 is supposed to be coming out. Oh, wouldn't you know it? You know. Instead, and plus, let's be honest, when you do something like this, more than likely this new Arc, this in between the Arc 1 with the Unreal Engine. Let me see if this is loaded up yet. I got busy talking. It didn't load up. Really? Why didn't you load up? Come on. Yeah, there we go. Survive the Arc. Come on. It's loading. Oh, horrible. I just want to get because there actually is a name. Oh, Survival Ascended. Because, like, this is Survival Evolved. Arc Survival Evolved, and then there will be an Arc Survival Ascended. Because Arc Survival Ascended is a separate game, but essentially all it is Arc 1 on the Unreal 5 engine. So it'll be upgraded graphics and that sort of thing. Come on. Internet's so bad. But yeah, so Arc Survival Ascended. The big thing, and I don't know where I was now. I got myself lost talking. But yeah, so the servers are going to come down for people like me, and like, you know, they're still out 2 years out of the gate for people like me. So it literally would have worked perfect for this people that you keep it. You make the announcement now. Now's a perfect time to make the announcement, especially you're saying Arc 2 is going to be about 2 years out of the gate. It's cool, and then then you're going to sunset the official service. Cool, especially given with another argument with Arc in particular, the mating and whatnot on official takes forever. Like, literally, like, it takes forever. So, you know, when you're literally taking days, weeks, and months for people to actually get lines going. Well, actually, you're taking months to get a line going. Months to get, and that's not even the best line. It's not even like to get a proper line. You're talking about a month or two, kind of thing. Because like you're only getting one breed every like 1 to 2 days. So like, and not all the babies are gonna work out, and you know what I mean. Like, it's, yeah. Rare mushroom. But yeah, so like, with it taking that long, it's a less than 6 months. Like we got less than 5 months of official left. Really, really, that's when it takes months upon months upon months to just get a line. We got months. We got 5 months, less than 5 months. Wow. No, that's not cool. That's not cool. And like I say, for a big part of their player base, a big part of their customer base, actually is currently stuck on older consoles. So you just gave them the middle finger. Like you're to force in an attempt to try and force those who are capable of going to next gen to go to next gen, so that they can be your guinea pigs with the Unreal 5 engine. And that's literally, there's buddy who's trying to argue with me on Facebook that you're not, that they're not paying for to you're they, got tongue tied here, but that you're not paying to be a beta tester for them. And then it's like, what do you think you're doing? What do you think this is? Now, don't get me wrong, there is going to be advantage. And like I say, if it wasn't a forced deal with this, they're shutting down the servers for it. Like, you have to go to it to play official. Nah, man, that's not cool. That's not cool. Yeah. Now, if it had been, like I say, if it had been optional, if they had instead said we're going to sunset when Arc 2 comes out, all these people would be fine, because that gives people actually time to play on official right now, because there's lots of people that have just started and whatnot, and people who just bought bases, and like you're telling them that like they just spent this real money. And like, while you're not supposed to spend the real money, the thing is people, they still know that people do. I recommend against it. I don't do it. I literally have not done it, have not spent money on a game outside of like the develop, you know what I mean? Like I'm willing to buy a game. I'm willing to pay a subscription for certain subscription. Like when I play Elder Scrolls Online, I get the sub for that, because I can't play that game without the crafting bag. And I understand them tying the crafting bag to the sub. Totally get it. It's like the buddy was making the point, when he was trying to say that, you're not being a bait. One point he did make, and it is legitimate, is like, you got to pay the developer somehow. Absolutely. And there are ways to do it. And like, I understand that. I'm not against making money in and of itself. I'm against the absolute money grab of it. I'm against the trying to force your player base into it, especially in a situation where essentially this is a game's early development. So there is going to be beta, there is going to be issues in the game. You essentially are paying to be a beta tester for the first bit. So like, I don't like the force of it. If it wasn't for the force, it sounds great. There's the new version is actually going to have cross-platform play, and cross-platform account. So while you would still need to buy the game, like if you have, let's say, a PS5 and an Xbox X, you would need to buy a version of the game for the Xbox and a version of the game for the PlayStation. But you would actually be using the same account. But you could actually use the same account and same character. Like you could log into the same account with either setups, right? And if you're on PlayStation and a buddy has an Xbox, and you go over to buddy's and he has the game there, you can play your guy on his Xbox, right? So that's wicked awesome. You can play with, like I say, you can play with your buddy. Like it's all going to be a shared server, which again, totally get it. And that's awesome. And that's where, I don't know. I really don't see why it had to be in either or. It didn't. I understand you're not going to keep the officials going forever. As your player base starts diminishing, there's no reason to do it. But as it was, they really did minimal on their officials. I never seen any kind of admin or game master kind of thing on official. And I actually have put many hours into official, both PvE and PvP. Now, sure, I am more of a PvE player, obviously. What do you think I'm doing here? What do you think single player is, right? But I definitely am more of a PvE player. I like to build a nice looking house. I'm not looking to. But I have done both, and yeah, like you don't. So like their maintenance of their official servers really is minimal. It's just that it's taking that server space per se, but I don't know. It's minimal for them to do it, and like I say, it's not that you can't, but with the way you have your game built to take so much time, you should also give so much time for something as big as a permanent shutdown. You know? But maybe that's just me. Uh, okay, let's see. Yeah, Arc 2 is delayed till the end of 2024. And then Arc Survival Evolved, or Arc Survival Ascended. You can get the bundle for $49.99, or on PlayStation 5, or after. It's just for just for the first month or two that you can do it. Okay. And it's, the whole ideal is with this bundle, you're buying the exclusive 1 month closed beta. So like I say, like you're literally paying to be a beta tester. Now, truth be said, the game will probably actually shoot in price after this period. You'll probably be looking at like a $60, $70, possibly even an $80 game. So like this is kind of a buy-in, but there's a reason for the buy-in. Is that like they are having you legitimately pay to be a beta tester. It's just as a bonus, they're gonna let you keep the game afterwards for beta testing their game, right? You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. It's a little shady. It's a little shady. I don't begrudge people the opportunity of making money. Like that's the way one buddy was trying to make it out, and it isn't that. I don't begrudge people, but let's be honest about what it is. How should I do that? Should I? I don't know. But let's continue looking through here just a quick sec, and then I'll call this. I'll say goodbye and call this one a done. And yeah, I did do a supercut announcement while I was loading in and whatnot. You know what? I think I will release this whole thing as a supercut kind of thing. I'm not going to call it a supercut. It will be given an episode number. But obviously this is a long form episode. Yeah, cross-platform multiplayer, cross-platform modding, dynamic water. So the idea here that is getting in people's heads is like waves and like waves, like kind of thing. That kind of dynamic. There's also supposed to be like, I don't know. Graphically, it's going to look nicer. You'll be able to do larger bases without having such a big rendering issue. Survival of the fittest will be included. Holiday events are going to be like instantly available as mods to be played. Yeah. So like it does seem like for people who can do it, and like I say, especially for your people on a next gen Xbox or on a equivalent Windows capable PC. Because these days there are Mac and whatnot, so there are people that play, and that doesn't get access to the Arc 2, right? You could still get the $40 Arc Ascended, but you wouldn't have access to that bundle. That bundle is a Microsoft exclusive kind of thing, so it's just the Xbox and Windows platform, right? But to my understanding, at any rate. I am getting old these days, so I could be mistaken. But yeah, it seems. And then, like, yeah, there's going to be a new story map that kind of ties in Extinction into Arc 2. Which really is, it's tying that Extinction into Genesis, right? There seemed to be there's a missing link between that, right? In the story for people that have actually looked into the story and gone through. I've gone. There's somebody, Netty the Noodle or something. Let me look it up because I am subscribed to him. He's wicked. He does wicked story content for Arc. Um, Subscription. I know I'm Netty the View channel. Netty the Noodle, yeah. Neddy, capital THE, capital NOODLE. Netty the Noodle. Arc the Survival Stories. Go look that up. Oh, yeah, he does a wicked job. He does a wicked job of putting the story together. But yeah, it's like I say, for the people who can, it's you actually have, especially those ones that have the end. It's great news for the price of Arc 2. For the price of getting that closed beta, you get this other version of Arc, and it sounds like it will be an improvement, like a definite improvement. So hurrah! But for people like me, it sucks to be me. It sucks to be me. Like I say, I'm going to still be continuing my content. Next week, we'll go back to my normal short version content. I'll make sure I have some topics picked out and ready to go. And yeah, we'll start popping that content out. We'll continue going. If Arc has taught me anything, it's that you got to survive. So, whether you're like me and you're stuck on the older consoles and now, stuck doing solo and looking for unofficial. And I am, like I say, I am actually looking for unofficial. If I find a decent unofficial that I'm really, I'll definitely start showing some of that off. But for the meantime, I'm going to continue with my single player here. This is a fresh start. So I think I will be actually uploading, saving some videos and uploading some gameplay videos of this here. Probably today, because like I say, it is fresh start. It is boosted because it's meant for me playing with my kids. So I do have some boosted. The weight is really boosted. The fortitude is boosted. Experience is boosted. And the mating will definitely be boosted because it's single player, right? So unlike on an actual server where the time keeps going when I'm at work and whatnot, the time ain't going when I'm at work. If I'm not on here playing, it's not, the time ain't going. So you need the shortened mating on single player. There's no way to really do it without it. Not and have a life. And I don't know if you've noticed, I definitely have a life. I'm very driven. I'm very busy. Too busy. But anyways, thanks for tuning in. Till next time, I hope to see you. If you enjoyed today's episode, don't forget to leave a like, subscribe for more content. Comment and let me know your thoughts. What do you think of the new news? Are you like me and stuck in a hard place? Or are you looking forward to it? Anyways, feel free to share. Later.